Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and good morning, my dear all friends. I'm Ahmad Rashid Ahmad Zay, again with a new English lecture. To start with, of Almighty Allah, most merciful and most compassionate. My dear all friends, before starting our each lecture, as you all know better, I'm always asking you all to like my videos, subscribe my YouTube channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon of my YouTube channel to receive all the notification of my new videos. My dear all friends, as you all can see, that today the lecture is about simple future tense passive voice. As you know, my dear all friends, that we talked about the way of changing the tenses or the sentences from active to passive voice, and we talked about the three tenses in our individual lectures, and also today we're going to talk about the simple future tense passive voice. My dear all friends, it's really simple to make a passive sentence in simple future tense. You only need to follow this structure: object plus will be plus past participle form of the main verb and plus by phrase or plus subject of your sentence, and if you have any other stuff in your sentence you can add them at the end of your sentence. My dear all friends, it's really simple to change an active to sentence to passive sentence, or also we can simply say that it's really simple, or that it is really an easy job to make a passive sentence in simple future tense. You only need to follow up this structure. Okay, my dear all friends, let's have some examples. For example, the dentist will check me. In this sentence, the dentist is a subject and will is the auxiliary verb which we use to talk about the future actions, and check is the main verb in our sentence, and me is the object which is going to receive the action of the doctor. If you want to change it from active to passive voice, or if you want to make it in a passive structure, simply you need to bring the object at the beginning of your sentence. After that, you need to use will be. After that, you need to use the past participle form of your main verb, and at the end, you need to use from the by phrase. My dear all friends, first, me should come at the beginning of our sentence. Whenever we're bringing the object pronoun at the beginning of our sentence, object should change to the subject. For example, me should change to I. I will be checked by the dentist. In this sentence, the dentist, because it was a subject should replace the object. As I mentioned in my first video, which was about the way of or the top tips of changing active voice to passive voice. I will be checked by the dentist. My dear all friends, if you want to follow up a really easy track, try to just follow one track, that object plus will be plus a third form of the verb, and after that plus by phrase in your sentences. My dear all friends, you also can change this sentence from a formative form to negative form, or an interrogative form, or negative interrogative form. As you know better, my dear all friends, but that by using not or by using won't instead of will, which is the contraction or the contract form of will not, we can simply change our passive formative sentence to passive negative form. For example, I will be checked by the doctor, or I won't be checked by the doctor. Simply by replacing the subject with the auxiliary verb will, you can change your affirmative sentence to interrogative form. Will I be checked by the doctor? And if you want to change it to a negative interrogative form, simply you can say like this one: will I not be checked by the doctor? My dear all friends, it was our today's lecture, a really simple lecture about the way of changing simple future tense from active to passive voice. Let's have another example as a last example of our today's lecture. For example, we can say that Ahmad will study English, or also Ahmad will drive the car. Ahmad will study English, English will be studied by Ahmad. Ahmad will drive the car will be driven by Ahmad. Also, we can say like this one, that I will meet you tomorrow, or you will be met by me tomorrow. It's really simple, my dear all friends, to change the sentences from active to passive voice. I would like to mention again, you only need to follow the structure of object plus will be plus past participle form of the main verb, and at the end you only need to add your by phrases at the end of your sentence. If you have any time expression, you can add them at the end of your sentence. My dear all friends, it was our today's lecture about the way of changing or making sentences in passive voice in simple future tense. Have a nice and great time. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.